It was a tough ask to go to Villa Park and get 3 points on Saturday, even tougher when decisions go against you. I covered the game for Soccer Saturday, and although we don't have replays, I was surprised Andreas Weiman's header was given offside. On reflection, I stand by that, he looked level. Weiman pointed out on social media that's 3 goals he's had disallowed this season, and if he'd had all those allowed, his statistics would be pretty impressive. The penalty seemed soft too. I have only seen one angle, but at the time it looked like Conor Hourihane backed into Jack Hunt. You can see those given, and unfortunately for Bristol City this was one of those occasions. Jack Hunt closes down Aston Villa fullback Neil Taylor. Let's not forget the Robins were on the positive end of the penalty decision during the QPR game. Without VAR these things are going to happen. However, Aston Villa are the form team at the moment, and their 8 wins in a row for the first time since 1975, I think, will see them clinch one of the playoff spots. After the game it was a long wait to speak to Lee Johnson. He spent quite a while in the officials' room seeking clarification as to why the goal was disallowed and mentioned VAR to me. I completely agree with Johnson, we should definitely have VAR. There doesn't seem to be any great rush for it to come to the Championship, with the Premier League finally using it from the start of next season. Lee Johnson and Nicolas Eliasson applaud the travelling support at Villa Park. Staggeringly, it has been decided not to be used in the playoff final, in a game worth so much with so much riding on it. I cannot get my head around that. Never have you needed to be more fair and accurate, and one bad decision could cost a team their place in the Premier League and millions financially. It is not perfect, but it is needed. On Wednesday, VAR meant the correct team progressed to the Champions League semi-finals. When Swansea played Manchester City in the FA Cup, because of no VAR they went out. It makes the game fair, and the sooner it is rolled out to the Championship the better. Read more. Of course, Bristol City may well have the benefits of VAR next season in the Premier League. They still occupy the remaining playoff spot and should beat Reading. I've covered Reading a little this season, but not much since Jose Gomes took charge. By all accounts, he's doing a good job and results have turned under him. Reading boss Jose Gomes, image, get Reading. They beat Brentford last weekend and recently beat Preston North End. So it is not going to be easy. Sometimes City seem to find these games the hardest. Just look at the Ipswich result. If Bristol City want to make the playoffs, they do need to win this with such tricky opponents ahead. On paper this is the most straightforward. Lee Johnson will have a selection dilemma. He rewarded Matty Taylor with a start against Villa, but Taylor missed a glorious opportunity, so will he bring Weiman back into the centre? Nicolas Eliasson put in some brilliant crosses against Villa, so you'd expect him to start. One thing is for sure, and that is Max O'Leary in goal. He was simply outstanding against Villa and named in the Team of the Week. Some of his saves were phenomenal and proved why he is deserving of that spot. Even if Nicky Mayenpa proves his fitness before the end of the season, O'Leary should remain in goal. It's a huge Easter weekend for the Robins. If they come away with 6 points and with that game in hand, I think they will make the playoffs. Let's block ads. Why?